watching the Scott Ford Show.
Cheers and good on you, boys and girls. Thanks for tuning into the show. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Your support means everything to me. So go ahead and do me a favor. Blast out the show. Share it to your social media. Text it out to a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell. Ringing that bell is very important. So thank you again for your support. Heart bubbles to all of you. That seems to be like the underlying support system of the show is heart bubbles. So to all of you, heart bubbles. I love to see heart bubbles in the comments below too. So again, thank you guys. You guys mean everything to me. So today's show is about learning to laugh at life and the importance of learning to laugh at life. The other day, my dad was visiting. My mom and dad were visiting, and my dad needed to go to the store. So first we went out to dinner, and then after dinner, there's right next door, there's this ice cream place that's pretty popular in my town. So we go get ice cream. My dad gets a cone, and we go to the store afterwards. And my dad's like, well, how about you hold my cone? I'll go into the store. I'm like, okay. And I had a moment, a weird but good moment. And I almost can't even put it into words. So let me do the best that I can. But I'm sitting in the car, and my dad's walking into the store. I'm holding my dad's ice cream cone. Something very sentimental about it. Just watching my dad walking into the store, I'm holding his ice cream cone. And I know this may not make sense, and I'm hoping it registers with most people, if not everybody, of course. But then the ice cream started to drip a little bit onto my hand, and I started laughing so hard, to the point where I almost had tears in my eyes. I felt so good about something about, like, I'm sitting here holding my dad's ice cream cone. I know that these moments won't be here forever. And then someone comes out of the store, and they're holding groceries, and they open up their back door, and stuff falls out of their car. Now, to say I laughed at them is not exactly accurate, but I laughed at the situation. They probably were not having the best time in the world, scrambling for the things that were rolling all over the place. But something about that, even, like, I just started laughing. I was in a zone, and it was a good zone. I was thinking, there's so much bad in this world. There's so much that people complain about. I'm guilty of it. Everyone's guilty of it. And it was a wake up moment for me to, like, appreciate the smallest things, to laugh at life. Because as much bad things that there are in the world, and unfortunately there's too many bad things, there's more good things. There's more love. There's more good people. And I felt overwhelmed by that, with goodness, overwhelmed with just laughing at the way life is. It moves too fast. Life moves way too fast. And you have to purposely put things on your radar to make yourself smile, to make yourself laugh. Right before I did this show, and I couldn't even tell you why this song popped in my head. I have no idea why it popped into my head, but it did. And I'm sure most people know the song. This song's even before my time, but it's Herman's Hermits. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm... It's such a happy song. So right before I hit record, I'm like, I'm going to listen to that song as I prepare for the show, as I get ready. And it put me in a good mood. You have to purposely see, because look if you don't do this, if you don't purposely put these things in your radar, in your zone, that other stuff's going to get into your head. The stuff that's going on in the world, and someone cut you off in traffic, and the politics, and the this and the that. and it's going to consume you. You have to purposely seek the good things, the things that make you smile. There's another song too. Don't worry, be happy. There's so many good songs. Not only is that just a fun song, but the lyrics are spot on. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Smile. So find the things that are going to make you smile. Most things in life that we get upset about, that frustrate us, that anger us, it's not worth it. It's not. Going back to the traffic situation, let's say, for example, all of that stuff is there. Whether you're happy about it, whether you're upset about it, it's there. You could be sitting in traffic. You've got choices. You could be upset at the traffic, and guess what? The traffic doesn't care. So you could be frustrated, depressed, angry, holding that steering wheel. What's that going to do? You get home, now you're upset at the dog. You're upset at your children, your spouse. Why? Because traffic that doesn't care? Traffic's there. Now, keep in mind, I work in Chicago. Can you imagine the traffic I deal with every day? What do I do instead? I keep myself entertained. I have podcasts set up, things that I listen to. Music that makes me smile and laugh and get energized, because I already know the traffic's there. The traffic's there, again, whether I like it, whether I don't like it, it's there. So I can choose to be miserable sitting in traffic, which I've been doing this for almost 21 years, sitting in traffic. And I'm so far beyond ever getting frustrated at traffic. It takes me up to 2 hours to get home each night. Now, a lot of you, when you hear that, you might be like, oh my gosh, 2 hours. But it doesn't, I have so much entertainment. Think about it. You could use those times to talk on the phone, call people that maybe you needed to catch up with. You can listen to podcasts. You can listen to music. I get this from Zig Ziglar, one of my mentors in life. Turn your car into automobile university. You know, you could literally take courses, audiobooks. You can learn things while you're sitting in traffic. Isn't that a better option than being miserable? If you can't control it, let it go. I'll say that again because it's so important, it's so profound. If you can't control it, let it go. And or ask yourself better questions. So again, the traffic's there, it's there regardless. What can you do? So you're sitting there in traffic. Can I be miserable? Yes. Or what are ways that I can entertain myself so this isn't miserable? Those are better questions. Things that are going on in the world, politics. Politics are so frustrating. Guess what, people? Politics have always been frustrating. At any point in time, there's going to be people, period, that are not happy with what's going on in the political arena. You getting frustrated and upset, which I have been very guilty of. Not lately, though. And nothing changes. So you could be mad, you can vent, you can make these posts. And guess what? Still the same. You have to choose what you're going to focus on. You have to live your life. Don't let your life be defined by possibly what's going on in the political arena that you're not happy with. You've got to raise your children. What kind of example are you setting for your children or the people that look up to you? If you're going to be miserable because you're not happy because of politics. You're going to let your life be defined because you either like or don't like who's in office at any particular time. I'm not even talking about right now. I'm talking about any time. I say this to wake you up, but life is too short. I don't even mean that as a negative. What I mean I often use this. You're born, you die. Now, sometimes that's here, sometimes that's here, right? This space, though, in between, born, die, fill it with the good things. All this negative garbage, the complaining, fighting, arguing, frustrated, depressed, angry. Work on yourself. Work on all of those things so that you can be a better person and you can spend more time smiling, more time laughing. Be a goofball. I know I definitely got that down. Are there times I get frustrated? Of course, 100%. But I can say I surround myself, just look at behind me, kind of gives you an idea. I surround myself with things that make me laugh. This no button.
N-O, no.
It makes me laugh. It just stupid, silly things. So listen to the good music. Listen to the music that it's upbeat. Have some things chambered, ready to go. Like if you know you got something you don't want to deal with, instead of getting mad, go, okay, I know this event, this thing, whatever it is, it's coming up. And I already know I don't like it, but I have to do it. So knowing that I have to do it, and I'm not that excited about it, what are ways, questions, what are ways I can approach this event, this thing that I have to do? And so it's not so bad. Like I'll give you an example. My wife hates doing laundry. She hates it. I actually kind of like folding clothes. Now, hopefully that makes me every woman's dream. But you know why? When I'm folding clothes, I've got awesome music just jamming and I'm dancing and literally shaking my butt, or I'm listening to podcast. I will take the socks and roll them up and open the drawer.
No.
That was an accident. But see, it made me laugh. Surround yourself with the good things so that accidentally you make yourself laugh. But I'll roll the socks up, open my drawer, and I'll, like a basketball, I'll throw the socks into the drawer. So I make it like a fun thing. I actually like doing dishes. Every woman's dream right now, right? No, but I really do. My wife we have an arrangement. My wife does the cooking because I can barely cook a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yes, that's a joke. I can barely make a bowl of cereal. So my wife does the cooking. I do cleanup. And I don't mind. I really don't. I think it's a little bit of a control type thing too. I don't like mess, so I'm certainly not gonna let it sit there. And I actually like the control aspect of cleaning the kitchen and putting the dishes away. I like it, I do. All I've done is taken things that maybe are not necessarily so pleasurable, and how can I make them fun? How can I be goofy while I do this? I'm singing the goofiest songs in my head out loud. Actually, in my head, please. Out loud, I'm always singing. I remember my neighbor many times, she said, like, you are always singing, always. And as you guys know, some of you who are Facebook friends with me, I do karaoke lives about maybe once a week, maybe once every other week. It's one of my favorite things to do. I just love to sing. In another world, I was a singer in a band. I would have been a rock star. I love singing. I love stand-up comedy. I love writing jokes and pursue the things that make you smile and make you feel good. And yeah, there's things sometimes we have to address or deal with that we're not happy with, that we don't like to do, but find ways to make them pleasurable so that you actually end up enjoying them. So once again, my friends, laugh at life. It's up to you. It's a choice. It's a choice met with action. Laugh at life. God bless and enjoy your life.
Why aren't you subscribed to the Scott Ford Show?
Oh yeah, why am I not? Oh, yeah, there it is. Right on.
Daddy, you're so awesome. Daddy is so cool.